The Rhine Gorge. What can I say? Beautiful, vibrant, exciting. But none of these really do it justice. The Rhine rises in Switzerland and meanders across Europe for almost 700 kilometres, arriving at Rotterdam and the North Sea. Visitors will soon realise that behind this awe-inspiring backdrop lies an extensive working river. The video will take us to Koblenz, where the Rhine converges with the Moselle, and on to Camp Bornhofen, Assmanshausen, Boppard and Rüdesheim, some 50 or 60 kilometres.
Fortresses in the Rhine. This castle is called the Rheinfels. Rheinfels, ladies and gentlemen, was built around the year 1245 by Count Dieter von Katzenellenbogen and was one of the largest garrison fortresses here in Rhineland, occupied by something like 2,000 troops. Directly underneath the castle itself are something like 4 kilometers of underground passages. The Rheinfels Castle today is a first-class hotel and restaurant.
The Rhine Gorge has its own microclimate, which allow for the more exotic crops like the wine grapevines to flourish. One of its historic features are the 30 or so hilltop castles, some derelict, some of a fairy tale appearance, that are dotted along its length. On this occasion, we had to share Rüdesheim with 12,000 Harley-Davidson bikers. Never seen so many hairy men. And one young woman strolled down the main street wearing only knee-high boots. Sorry lads, no clips of that. I have it on good authority though, that she survived intact.
Just let it be packed in the
Rüdesheim, among other things, is famous for its Drosselgasse Street. It's time to board our ferry once again and head for Boppard.
And right in the distance is the old castle again. There we go. You just got off the boat. Wait a minute. The fountain in the centre of the square. Pretty little town of Boppard.
The waters of the Moselle are less active than those on the Rhine, mostly because the flow is regulated at its convergence at Koblenz.
I'm trying to get that bridge. Yeah, we've got it.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
The bridge is on.
The Adler Rheinfeld Hotel is in St. Goarshausen, where there is a river ferry crossing. Our coach used that ferry. Doesn't look big enough, does it? But note, there are no crew to secure it to its landing ramp. Rivermanship is in evidence here, don't you think?
Look at that. Straight in, no messing.
Further along the river is Camp Bornhofen and the Kerfurt Hotel, formerly a small monastery where we meet up with Mr. Forwards and Backwards. And what a character he is.
Forwards and backwards and left and right. Forwards and backwards and left and right. Forwards and backwards and left and right. Forwards and backwards and left and right.
A few bevies are needed to fully appreciate his talents. Well, after that, the 12th century Kloster Eberbach Abbey, the former Cistercian abbey near to the city of Wiesbaden, originally an abbey, later to become an asylum and prison. Today, stripped of its religious decoration, it is now a huge visitor complex and venue. It would be very remiss of me not to include a mention of Lorelei that overlooks Rudolph and St. Goarshausen. The views from this vantage point are spectacular, and once again there is a story to tell, but I will leave you to find out what it is.
And what a place it is.
The stained glass windows of this beautiful cathedral are breathtaking. Remarkably, the cathedral was hardly damaged during the extensive bombing raids of the 1939-45 war. Some say it was deliberately avoided because it was such a visible landmark. There are numerous ways to travel to the gorge, by road, by rail or air, or cruise on it if money is no object. But my wife and I like the more relaxing North Sea crossing, sailing from Hull overnight and waking up in Rotterdam the following morning. We book a breakfast and evening meal version. Of course, this will shorten the length of time spent at your destination. However, these ferries are large and to a limited extent resemble a modest cruise liner. So for us, this becomes an enjoyable part of our trip. I hope this short video has whetted your appetite, because be assured the Rhine Gorge will not disappoint. But don't mention the war.